God damn. I woke up feeling so congested. Ears, my nose, my head. And so I took a nice warm shower and I do feel a little better. My voice still sounds a little funky, to be honest. I guess I'll take you through a little bit of my morning. The time is 17 minutes past 6 in the morning. I'll make a point of trying to drink a lot of water in the morning. At the same time, I drink the most important beverage on the planet. Yes, you guessed it, coffee. I don't know what it is about coffee. It's just, I know some people get really addicted to it and then they need to stop it or whatever. But for me, coffee is such a, I don't know what it actually does, to be honest. Maybe it's all just in my mind and coffee actually does absolutely nothing. Because for me, after drinking coffee, I can still go to sleep anyway. So I don't get affected by it in the same way other people seem to get affected by it. Beautiful morning. It's pretty great. It's really bright. Oh my goddamn. Now that I'm nice and awake, what I usually do is I write in my diary. I've been writing for quite a bit, as you can see. I try and write consistently, like every day. I just find that being able to put out some of my thoughts it's really therapeutic, and it allows me to analyze the things in my head out on the real world. Because when things are just thoughts that float around in your head, I find that it might be a little harder to actually process them at times, at least for me. So being able to just see what's really going on and dealing with it out on here is a hang of a lot easier than trying to let the thoughts just kind of float around and morph into other thoughts and whatever. So I really enjoy this. Well, people ask me what exactly I write. Well, I write whatever is first and foremost in my mind when I wake up. It could be absolutely anything. It could be a weird idea. It could be something that stands out to me emotionally and mentally. Like for me this morning, right now, one of the things I will probably write is how I woke up feeling quite physically distressed. My nose was blocked, my ears felt like stuffed with pillows. I had a moment of a little bit of a panic, like waking up and feeling like all this, So that is something that I'll probably write. I might write the fact that this is my first morning documenting what I do and trying to explain how that feels. This is a really trash pen, by the way. And because it's my diary and I'm just writing, there might be typos and all that kind of stuff, but that's not the important part. The important part is to just write anyway. After writing in my diary, I've written about, a whole page. The next step is probably to get some more coffee. I think I drink a lot of coffee, but hey, my cup is empty. Gotta sort that out, It's kind of weird doing this whole filming myself in the morning or at any point in time. Maybe it gets easier, but it's still pretty weird to me, at least. This is like my tea coffee station, but oh, fuck. That's what I get for trying to film things that don't need to be filmed. The next process I go through in the morning to help me remember that life is just a collection of different sort of things when placed together works really smoothly, that life is a type of game that I intend to win, and that is being grateful. I found that gratefulness is such an important part of everyday life. I don't know how I lived for so long without actively trying to be grateful for things. And I'm not just talking about haphazardly. No, I mean like every morning I will be grateful for something, and I'll make sure that I'm grateful for something throughout the day. If I feel really sad, I take my focus off of that and try and think of something right now that I'm just so thankful for. I might say it out loud, or I might just take a moment to just close my eyes and think of the things that I'm grateful for. I'm thankful for the sun coming out so beautifully, because we're going to go through months here where the sun isn't out. So I'm grateful for the coffee that I'm drinking right now. It's actually quite delicious, to be honest. I'm grateful for my family and my friends, but yeah, so I'm gonna take a moment to do that. It's really hard to do this without feeling like I'm acting, because for a moment I'm gonna forget the camera's there. I wonder what it is that makes us feel that doing things like being grateful is a little corny, right? You kind of expect it to be like this hippie-ish thing. You know what? I think they had something good going for them in terms of the way they viewed life in certain aspects, like this whole thing, make love not war. Yes, I know that is interpreted in many different ways, but this whole idea of just like, hey, let's have a good time in our lives is pretty cool. And that is all I'm trying to do. That's like, I don't have the time to be living my life feeling worried or afraid or anxious. What a waste that would be. This morning routine that you just saw right now, I've been doing it for a couple weeks right now, and it has totally changed my life. And I'm not saying that the routine is what has changed my life. I think it's more this understanding that there are certain things I need to do to get my mind right so that I can function properly. I still go through the exact same emotional, confusing things and whatnot, and I'm trying to figure it all out. But I will say that having this consistent thing that I do has only done good for me. And right now, the next thing I'll do usually is I'm going to read a little bit. I use a Kindle because I find that Kindles are pretty awesome. I can put like 1 million books on here. Right now, what I'm reading is a book called I Will Teach You to Be Rich. And then there's also The Richest Man in Babylon. These are all money books, to be honest. I grew up in a family that didn't have much money, and I feel like I gained some negative or some bad money habits and the way I view money. This is me trying to change the way I view these things. So, come on. Ooh. Can you hear that? I ain't no Gordon Ramsay, but this is nice and simple. Well, I actually need to taste it before I give any comments. What a nice, easy breakfast. Guys, thank you so much for watching this. Be blessed. Leave me a like or a comment. That'll be really nice. And have a fantastic day or evening. And Bye for now.